And we are back. It's great to be back. And the music is taking a little while to load up. But it's nice to have you guys back again for another wonderful episode of Derpaige. How are you guys?
Yeah.
I'm vibrating in my seat.
I mean, I hope you guys are excited considering last session we had a very, very big fight.
Lawsuit,
Mhm.
lawsuit, lawsuit, lawsuit.
Lawsuit.
Speaking of lawsuits and all that, before we get into the recap, I want to introduce my wonderful, wonderful players I have with me tonight. As always, I am your wonderful GM, guiding the story and guiding these wonderful doofuses and dingbats through the world of Terra Arcana Milvis, the greatest team ever to join Golemheart, the wonderful Mage Guild. My players, Saradamon, Bagel, Gremlin, Lionel, VT, and Teacup Kaizad. Would you like to introduce yourselves to the new people? Starting
Hello,
from
everyone.
left to right.
I figured. Hello, everyone. I'm Saradam. I'm the founder of the one and only B-Squared Industries you all know and use. Joining you today to be Lyle Rains, the veritable wall. That is... I mean, just standing and not speaking much is probably going to be fitting in court, so...
And my own personal hell. My own
God.
personal hell I can never freaking hit.
I love the wall. I love the wall. We love the wall. Can we see some wall lovers in chat?
Right down the wall!
Who up loving they walls?
Speaking of wall lovers and all that, here's Bagel Gremlin, who loves trains.
Hello, I'm Bagel Gremlin, the extra-tired magical girl that came out of retirement because it's too diggity-dang high. I play Vina, who is very much not what I do. Who is, she's definitely been to court before. She knows the song and dance. She does... Really, she's not phased. She does not phase. Definitely not gonna crash out today either. Nope, no crashing out.
No, not from anybody.
None whatsoever.
None?
None.
Yeah?
None
Mhm.
crash out left the court.
And,
None crash out.
oh my god. Do not. We are not gonna non-pizza left beef this. Yeah, can I get a non-pizza left beef?
I get
Gotta get a...
I'm already gonna lose it. It's 3 minutes in and I'm going to lose it. Following that, we have the wonderful and ever, hey Buttercup, the wonderful and ever scientific Lionel VT.
I'm Lionel, Lion Science Vtuber, born in the lab, raised in the lab, coming soon to this library.
You sound a little distant from your microphone.
Yeah, where are
Yeah.
you?
Oh,
Come back to us, Lionel.
Yeah,
Come
it's
back to us.
No,
Don't
Lionel!
leave us.
Other side of the lab, Lionel.
Lionel's caramel dancing from another room.
Oh, no. Oh, this is better. Is this better? Hey.
Yep.
It's about the same.
Yeah, you didn't really do much.
What it sounds like is, your microphone is on one of the counters in your lab, and you are underneath a different counter that has a blanket draped over it.
Is this gonna thing my microphone?
It would not be a TTRPG stream without a little bit of scuff.
We love to scuff.
Especially not one of ours.
Is this my microphone?
This is my microphone.
Is this
What
my
are you using
microphone?
tablet?
No, Patrick.
Please.
I understand it. You sounded fine earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were fine earlier.
What happened? What did
Yeah, I
you
don't
do?
What happened?
Did you get up to go get pizza or something?
I moved it like 3 feet.
Did Discord change your
3
settings?
feet is a lot.
If you have a dynamic mic, 3 feet is a huge distance.
Yeah. What the fuck, man?
No, I don't know what kind of mic this is. I done? What have I done?
It's true.
No.
Bagel was very, very short.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is Bagel? 5. 5 what?
5 foot 1 and a half. 5 foot 1 and a half. The half inch is important, okay?
No. It's how tall are you? 5. 5 what? Feet? Inches? Centimeters? 5. 5?
5.
What? 5.
And they're also, like, crushably tiny. Very
Mhm.
crushably tiny.
I'm 5 foot 1 and a half. I'm not that small.
Did Discord change your settings though?
And that half, of course, is very important. Just like how Harmesis,
Very.
when I first met her, said she was 4'11" and 3/4. And then one day after a doctor's appointment, she just looked so and went, and a half.
Aww.
No.
While the lovely Lionel figures out what the hell
Yeah.
Discord did to his setup, we have a Teacup Kazala.
Hello, I'm Kazatijita, the Broken Crimson Dragon, known for horror, vor, and so much more. And tonight I am playing the Harmacist, different Harmacist than the one Kappa was just talking about.
Yeah, I had to learn
known
about
as
that.
Arian. Well, I've known about I got the name Harmacist from Kappa's Harmacist.
Oh no, I did not know that when you first started introducing yourself as Harmesis.
Oh.
Mm.
But yes, that's me. I am the Harmacist. I am the Harmacist right now, hovering over a body and not letting it go. No one's allowed to touch it.
I mean, they
eat
did
you.
have to peel you away. You know what? Before all that, who wants to handle a recap?
I have it written. I've been preparing.
Yes.
Let the beagle do it. Let the
Please do.
boggle do it before
Yeah, sure.
they
I'll-
foam at the mouth.
I'll do it in character.
Yeah, sure, do it. Do it big.
All right.
As the
Do it
wonderful
big or go
Holgi Crow would
home.
always say, do it big, make it nasty.
All right. Last time in Terra Arcanum Novus, we finally entered District 5 of Infinitum. Yippee. Left that damn Prince Sunshine back in the other district, I hope. I can't stand him. He sent us off much to my dismay, pretending to be a guard. Mad? Frustrated? All I know is that I needed to take some time to calm down before I lost it, and before this new spirit of mine could take action on it. We went to a park that seemed pretty quiet to help me calm down and give us a better venue to think on what we should do to access the other districts, and how to go about investigating for Sunshine. We decided we needed to use deception to get the best results, and that we may need to find that damn prince again. I warned them that I'd have to go through the same torment the other day same torment as the other day to find him. This damn rage. At least the rest of the party seems to be able to help me calm down for now. To yet more of my own dismay, we decided to go find my most favorite person, the damn newsboy, Tommy Twopence. Great. For whatever it's worth, he did come in clutch. Got us a visit with one of the other council members, Rathar Fullrain. Big Aquan lizard man. Takes the city's affairs real serious. I like him. Got us all access passes for the city, and gave me a new reason to be mad the next time I see that damn prince. Let's condemn this poor soul to working through the heaps of paperwork he's left untouched. I almost slipped up and let him know we'd encountered Velbrin due to that anger. I covered by saying I love giving people paperwork. That's more of a warning, but he bought it. With the ability to travel freely through the city, I tried to get my spirits to do the same thing as yesterday, detecting emotions. I figured if something was awry, the emotions of the city would be off. But these damn spirits don't like to listen to me. Arian told me that what I was doing was apparently a ritual. Whatever you call it, everyone tried to help, and it sort of worked. Then a bad wave of panic and fear hit us like a horse. We moved as fast as we could to find the source. It ended up being a massacre, contained within a simple home in the next district down. The emotion stopped there. Everyone inside was dead, except one poor soul with an agonizingly wrong scream. They weren't a person anymore, an anima now, I thought, and sought the relief of death. They would have made us meet the same fate as the bodies on the floor if we hadn't given it to them. Isaac came in clutch and broke through the unholy barrier that thing erected around us while we fought. Saved our asses, really. Kid was reckless, but I of all people can't judge. And when all was said and done, that poor soul collapsed, shifted back into the man he used to be. Mouthed a thank you and joined the rest of the dead in that house. I made myself busy. Documented and packaged dark mana crystals for evidence, helped wrap Isaac's arm, got him to not look at the bodies, and tried to calm him down. Ira was passed out. He was talking weird during the fight, but I had other things on my mind and didn't think much about it. Arian was crying over the poor soul and not letting anyone touch him. Understandable. That kind of death is hard to bear. Lyle left the house and returned with sigil wardens much too quickly for my liking. Now here we are, sitting in the sigil warden HQ, awaiting our trials and tribulations ahead. Yay.
You know, I gotta get some proper music on for this. Good job, by the way, Bagel.
Thank you!
Also,
here's
yeah.
here's what we're gonna do.
Wait. Who cannot wait for the Golemheart Otome game where you pick Vina's love interest because she's got a bunch to choose from.
Bagel, I would like you to do me a favor. One, it is a new session and you have 0 fabula points. Do you know what that means?
I get free real estate? Free real estate for me?
You get one free, you get one fabula point.
Yay! Free real estate!
And I would like you to give yourself a second fabula point for that wonderful, wonderful recap in character.
Yay! Free real estate!
We start off with the players tucked away into a cell. You all are making yourselves busy, waiting for things to be done, with nothing else happening right now, because there's really not much you can do but wait and wait it out.
Which is good, because we should be quarantined right now. Because we don't know how the darkness got into him, and if it infects and will go to others, and Arian has said this multiple times and is actually slightly freaking out about it.
I was going to ask, how are you all responding to the events that had happened? The fight, the fact that the 5 of you, Isaac included, are now tucked away into a cell, waiting for whatever news may come.
Reiterating the point.
Yeah.
Well, we know what Arian's doing.
Vina's probably sitting in a corner, trying to meditate, failing, trying, failing.
So, to remind everyone and people who were not here last time, whoops. Nope. There we go. This is what the one poor soul looked like. You know, I'll pop in show players. This is what he looked like. A man in noble garb and all that, who was more than a little torn up about a crystal being embedded in his body and being forcibly turned into whatever this thing was. And after the battle, turned back into normal before passing away. There were some traces of the anima aberrant transformation upon him. Well, Weems, you can get caught up by watching them on YouTube. But as this man passed away and you were taken away, this... Trying to remember this causes pain. Just like it causes pain trying to remember any of the other aberrants. And right now, you have nothing to do but think about that event and everything that happened. Isaac is sitting in the corner, just kind of fidgeting with his bandages.
How long have we been in this? How long have we been here?
I'm gonna say it hasn't been more than a day right now.
Okay. Has any of the guards been willing to talk to us or bring us someone willing to talk to us?
No, Not yet, but they are ready to.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Arian has asked a couple of times if he can talk to somebody if they have checked out the body and looked at the body thoroughly, like autopsy level of stuff.
They're not intent on sharing that information with you, purely because you are currently the #1 suspect.
Okay, well, yeah, we fought the fucking thing. No one's denying that, but we walked in on that. I know that's what's gonna be in the court, but still, I need to know about the body because it might be infected.
They're not intent on sharing that with you. They do not have a desire to share that information.
Arian has been pacing the cell and muttering.
So, in the meantime, what about you guys? What is Lyle doing?
Lyle's kind of just standing near the door, but arm's length away from it, so it's clear he's not being a threat, and he is just watching what he can see from the cell.
I will say, were they able to get your armor off at all?
No.
What is it, fused to your body?
I guess so.
I was waiting for like the low bass yes.
The rest of you have been disarmed.
Yeah, they have his shields. He is still wearing the rest of his armor, though.
I still work with my weapon.
Hi, DollyMommy. Thank you so much for the 5 months.
Hey!
5 months?
I would have expected Vina to be disarmed.
Even more so, which is strange to you. Vina, you can't talk to your spirits right now.
Oh shit.
Something is preventing magic within this cell.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh. Oh no. Oh.
They are not unaccustomed to having to tame mages. Usually, this comes with anti-magic infrastructure. And in this case, the entire cell is made out of a special stone that cancels out the wavelengths of magic. The flow of magic just does not operate normally here. Attempts to use magic result in alarms going off.
I just asked you a question.
Okay. I'm gonna go read the question.
Oh. That's a special question. Am I more audible also?
No?
You still sound far away.
Yeah, you're still pretty far away. I just turned you up on my end, honestly.
Like, I can hear you, you just sound muffled.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Thing is not good for What?
Okay. After a little bit of time, someone comes to see you. And it's, of course, a sigil warden who wants to have a conversation with you all about what had happened and to inform you that they need to get your stories in order because you are going to be going to a court session.
Right.
They are not going to wait. They're not going to put this off because this is it's serious for multiple reasons. One, a noble family has been rendered nearly dead. One of the noble families in the city has suffered a great loss. Their relatives want retribution. Two, they know that you are here looking for the prince. And putting these two events together makes a very suspect link. You're looking for the most noble person out there. Welcome back, Lionel.
Hopefully that helps.
Slightly, but it still sounds like you're talking through a filter. Are the cords of your headset all in, or like did Discord change where your audio output is going? Hi, Goose.
Hold on, give me once. Oh wait.
Because again, like, you were fine 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think that's what's maddening is like we would have already fixed this if it had been there when we first started.
It's a big old Bakamatai moment. So the guard lets you know there's 3 key things we have to consider right now. And this is why your court session is going to be happening as soon as possible. 1. Welcome back.
Okay.
1. The whole, hey, the family of those nobles wants retribution. This is a very prominent family in the city. Oh, I gotta hang out with archivists more. I gotta grab them. 2. You are on record as searching for the prince. You are in the city looking for the prince for some reason or another. Second to that point, the death of this noble and his immediate family makes a strange connection. 3rd, the circumstances of your knowledge of these strange crystals and the record in the past of you being tied to events with these crystals being present as well. All things considered, the sigil warden he just kind of looks at you and just sighs and puts it as bluntly as possible. You're kind of fucked. You're gonna have to pull a miracle out of your ass or find a way to make people see it your way. Because the court you guys are going to is not a normal court.
Right.
So we have to prove that what we should have let this noble rampage and kill others?
He wasn't even a noble anymore. He was
Bagel?
an aberrant.
For Vina, your history of being of dealing with this type of stuff in the past. You have a history. you have a small history, but it's usually been like little disputes and all that, where you just go in and the guildmaster has to pay a fine and all that.
Mhm.
But there is one level of court higher.
Right.
The Grand Council Court usually comes with something that even you fear.
Right.
You know how the Joker fears the IRS?
Oh god, this is my IRS moment.
All mages know to fear thumb attorneys.
Oh no.
And you're going to be facing off against the duo of the strongest in the city for this, because the family of the noble pulled some strings.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I'll let Vina describe to you guys what all is about to be happening.
Oh great. They're gonna be pulling us into court. They're gonna be dissecting us bit by bit verbally. I would rather it have been physical. Anything but these guys. Ugh.
How are you guys responding to this?
Vina looks absolutely exasperated.
Arian's just confused. What were we supposed to do? Just not intervene? I don't understand.
We did what we were supposed to, and that's try to help people. Unfortunately, optics.
Hi, Veta.
It's not like we've ever looked good
Two.
before.
No, but think about it. Where were the sigil wardens? A massacre like that doesn't happen in silence, and they were everywhere. But somehow, magically, they only show up after we've taken care of the real threat. You heard that thing scream. You heard it echo and reverberate. There's no way they didn't hear it.
Vina,
We still haven't even found out if it can do more.
when that barrier was up, no sound was getting out.
Well, it cracked. There was a crack.
Well, yeah,
Remember?
that's after I punched my way through it.
And it screamed after that. And who's to say it didn't scream before then? I know firsthand massacres like that don't happen in silence.
Do you mean someone set us up?
Maybe. Maybe we're just convenient fall people.
Isaac is still, like, nervously tugging on his bandages. How... I would love to ask how Ira is responding, but, we're gonna assume Ira is still a little indisposed. Oh, what's up?
I think I'm finally back.
You sound better, but it still sounds filtered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hold on.
I think that's just the current state of having moved so far.
Ah, that's right, you did
I
move.
guess, yeah. I did move. Hi.
So, Ira,
Okay.
how are you responding to all this information? Or are you still asleep?
Hmm.
How you been passed out for
Still
24 hours?
Is that for 24 hours, huh?
It has been more than a day since the event.
I see.
Has Ira stirred awake
Okay.
once?
See, I'm thinking I want it to be like in response to something in particular, but I have no clue what. No, not yet.
Okay. Good information to have for later.
Mm-hmm.
Lyle, how are you responding to all of this?
Lyle is not particularly responding to it. He is pretty much still just stood there waiting.
Alright then. So while you guys are left to stew in that and trying to get your stories in order, you have some time. You have some time to discuss things, trying to wake Ira up, trying to figure out how you're going to defend yourselves.
Oh, is anybody gonna try to do that? Like maybe Isaac?
Vina might. If it's been about 24 hours, Vina's probably going to at least try and check up on you.
I will say Isaac is gonna try and try and wake you up too. You know, conduct some like cold element to try and like chill you awake or something.
Okay, yeah. Cold element, not gonna do it.
What about Vina? What is Vina doing to wake up Ira?
Considering, there's no spirits or anything, Vina's just going to try physically, a little flick to the forehead, couple of cheek slaps.
Speak.
Shaking, grabbing you by the collar and shaking you.
Pinch his nose shut.
She wouldn't pinch your nose shut.
High on scene. Oh, thank you so much for the posture check and hydrate.
Hey.
Unseen.
She'll probably she'll probably at one point get really close to your ear and just go, Come on, it's time to get up. Wakey, wakey.
At that, Ira is going to bolt out upright and try to like throw an attack out, but he's gonna fail because he has no weapon.
You wait. How careful? How?
Make
we
an
not hit
attack
by
roll.
accident?
Make an unarmed
You might
attack
get-
roll.
You might get slapped in the face. Hold on.
Make an unarmed attack roll.
Amazing.
So
Yeah,
for unarmed, that would be Dex Might +1.
Okay. Is it okay? Why did I get disconnected?
Everything's kind of fucky
Let's
today.
go.
Everything is
Woo!
fucking.
Everyone.
Yeah, for
Welcome,
unarmed
Slap,
strike, it's
and
just
you're not a part of the
dexterity.
team.
Huh?
Whoa.
You're memeing.
Yeah.
I think music was playing from my from the thing. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it was.
Oh, it's literally just anytime I hit the player sheet button.
Weird.
Oh, that's great.
Weird.
Huh.
Weird.
I can roll
Opening-
it for you.
Yeah.
I can roll it for
please.
you. For you, that's just gonna be
Yeah.
Just make sure
D8 plus D6 plus.
D8 plus D6 plus.
Oh, did we
1.
rest perchance?
Yes.
Can I stop being dazed now? Thank
yes.
you.
Make sure you hit the button.
Okay.
Make sure you hit the bed button.
Uh,
So Vina does a 6 at your physical defense.
No, but can I let it for the bit?
Yes, you can.
Yes!
That is
absolutely.
HR plus 0 damage. So you take 3.
I take 3.
You take 3. You get a little slap in the face for 3 damage.
Vina just stands there and blinks and stares at you.
That's also gonna be followed with Ira just like exclaiming like.
Good job. Good job, guys. Good job. You did great. Congration, you done it. Congration.
Is anybody reacting to this?
It's just like that sudden like slap sound effect, and it's just like that poignant pause of sound. Huh.
You know, I don't know what I expected.
I don't think you should have tried to wake him up like that, but
Well, he's
Good
awake
job.
now. There's a little smirk trying to work its way onto the corner of Vina's mouth.
is this a good smirk or a bad smirk?
A good
It
smirk.
sure is a smirk.
Isaac takes time to explain what's happened to you, Ira, and what's going to be happening. You guys got time to plan.
Did they take my orb? My guild orb?
Yep,
My
all
orb?
equipment that is not clothing
Great.
has been taken from you.
Oh,
Incredible.
You will get you
that's
will get
pretty-
your quote unquote one phone call.
Oh no, that's fine.
uh-huh.
Because I was wondering, perchance, when I was collecting and documenting evidence and everything, Vina would have done that on her orb.
Mm-hmm.
Because all my evidence.
Mm.
I mean, if you do present that it has evidence, it can be used in court.
Nice.
So for the first day, you're just stressed out. You don't have any idea of what you're planning to do. The second
Vina's
day,
cooking.
1 day until court. Day 2. You have time to make plans. You have time to go through your things and prepare evidence and, get things ready. You can't make any calls They're not going to let you make any calls to anyone. They're monitoring you carefully. But should you have anything that may be pertinent to the case, you can go through your things. And they will take 2 of you to collect your things so that you can go through it. So you can't, pull any fast ones.
I'm gonna say, off and on, Arian has still asked about the body.
A couple of sigil wardens want to know why you're so interested in the body in particular. Because
I need to
there's
know
nothing...
if it's in...
There's nothing that you need to worry about it unless you had something to do with it. They don't seem particularly concerned if it's infectious or not. Like, there's no urgency.
But have they even checked to see if it's infectious?
They are not informing you.
Yeah.
So, who will go to the evidence room to go through your things to look for evidence?
Vina would like to. Vina is like at the door, just ready. Just let's go.
One more person may go.
I don't think I really have anything of use in my stuff.
Ira
Lyle
also doesn't really have anything.
Yeah, Lyle doesn't have anything of use,
Maybe.
but he was going to offer to go just so 2 of them are going.
Just so he can carry all the stuff. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I see you. Yeah, just carry all my stuff. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
Are you seriously making the tank carry all the equipment?
No.
I see how it
Yes,
is.
what else is the tank for?
I see how it is.
No.
I see how it is. Okay,
No.
you get to go to the evidence room. They keep you separated. They keep you physically separated so that you can't, like, do any sleight of hand. But this is also a case of... You could tell that they brought 2 people, so that in the event that one tries to pull a sneaky one and tries to, like, make a great escape, that they can have the other one there as immediate hostage.
Yeah.
They trust us so much.
Oh yeah. That's the sigil warden.
So aside from your lacrima orb, what else are you collecting?
Venus is gonna look sadly at her sword. She wants it. She can't have it. Her little glorified dagger. Probably in its inert form right now, isn't it?
Yes, it is in the inert form, and I will say,
Inert.
one sec, I'm just responding to you.
Miles?
No, you do not know that yet.
Yay! I'm not a knower.
Sorry, Buttercup. I
Knowers
keep going to put my
ununited.
stick around and there's a cat. You know.
If only you could be a knower.
Only I could be a knower. Ugh. Yeah, so I've got the orb with the evidence. The dark crystals that that Vina collected, definitely, and packaged.
Okay. Anything else?
Vina's just gonna pat the sword lovingly. She misses it. She doesn't like being without a weapon. She's not. That thing literally sleeps under her pillow when she's sleeping. She misses it.
I believe it.
Can Lyle just look over everyone's equipment? He's going to explain it to the guards. I don't know what he's doing, just to see, like, blood traces, like anything left over from the fight that could be useful towards evidence across their equipment.
Yeah. What are you looking for in particular? Like, yeah, there's blood and all that.
Is there blood that is clearly not that is from the one poor soul that is clearly not from the noble that became it?
Ah, you're asking if there's, like, any fucked up blood.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to tell at the moment because it's dry. However, if you would like to make an insight willpower check.
I'll try that, sure.
Difficulty level... Sorry, difficulty level 10.
Alright, so it's basically based on dice averages, more or less a 50-50.
Too bad I can't offer to help, because I don't think Vina's taken off any of the blood or anything off of her armor.
Ooh!
No!
Ooh, that is
Wait.
painfully close.
It sure is.
I'm crying.
Difficulty level 10, you rolled a 9.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it was 50-50.
Y'all have
I have
options.
options. I have Fabula points, but I don't have any bond that would apply to this.
I mean, Vina's always covered in blood. I'm just saying.
No?
I don't have
You were-
bonds with anyone that's here.
You don't
Really?
you don't even have a generic guild bond. Well, we haven't really had time to go and build bonds.
This is true, you
Yeah.
still need... That's another thing I was going to ask you guys at the halfway point, but I'm going to ask now. Would you guys like to start doing some side episodes? Not streamed side episodes, but purely just side content that's filmed,
Yes.
like, for podcast points.
Yes.
Yes.
What? My brain just said
absolutely.
Patreon fodder.
Patreon fodder.
Yeah, Patreon fodder. Patreon fodder.
Yes.
Which, if you want to see that type of content,
Sacrifice
you're
to
going to
the-
have to go to the Patreon, which you can get access to for $1 or more per month.
Mm-hmm.
Sacrifice to the Patreon gods. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I get 95% of revenue from Patreon.
$1 for the Patreon.
So,
throne.
you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. At least not right now. You're led back to your cells.
I do want to point out. Hold on. Hold.
Yes.
Holding.
I want to point
Yes,
out
holding up.
that the subject of the bond that you want to invoke does not have to be there.
This
'Cause
is
that seems to
true.
be the idea.
I mean, Vina's invoked her bond of her home before, even though we're very much not there.
You can also invoke a trait
Or
to
you-
re-roll dice.
Oh, I can invoke a trait?
Yes, you can invoke a bond to bump up the number square, or you can invoke a trait to re-roll 1 or 2 of the dice, and then keep the higher rolls.
I'll try re-rolling that too.
You need to tell me which trait you are invoking from your sheet. Your
So
traits
trait-
being your identity, your
Mhm.
theme,
I mean,
or your origin.
I think theme fits.
Okay then, I'm looking at that theme and that fits.
Mm.
All right, so let's just roll a new
Please roll a 1.
8-sided.
Please roll a 1.
I mean,
Roll
it
your-
sure would be
Please.
funny.
Please tell the dice it does not.
Please
I'm
roll
trying to
a
remember how to just simply roll a
one,
die.
one, 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 one,
Why do
one.
you think Paige doesn't love us?
Oh, there it is.
I think Paige wants us to suffer. No! No! You cursed us!
Why did you do that?
No!
It's true.
You do this to us,
How could this happen?
to me.
Now, see, if you roll both dice. Oh.
I can roll both?
Yeah, you choose to re-roll 1 or 2, Like, if I'm going over the rules correctly, I'm opening the rule book once
I mean,
again.
it doesn't matter, because even if I rolled an 8 on the other one, it's not possible to hit a 10.
Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. Fabula point. Spending Fabula points. Invoke trait. Reroll dice during a check. See page 46. For invoking a trait to reroll dice, player characters can attempt to turn the tide in their favor by calling upon one of their core traits. After performing a check, a player may spend 1 Fabula point to invoke one of their traits to immediately pick up one or both dice and roll them again, replacing the old roll with the new one. They may do so any number of times as part of the same invocation, but each new reroll of one or both dice will cost another Fabula point.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Two Fabula points, yeah.
Oh, cool.
That is permissible.
What? No
way!
What
All
is
right.
happening?
Let's go again.
No way!
There we go.
How in the
Hey!
fuck?
I think Paige, like,
Oh, oh my goodness.
there's shenanigans happening.
There's
There are shenanigans afoot.
I'm honestly just kind of flabbergasted at that shit. I'm mad on your behalf.
Willed it into
Yeah.
you willed it into being.
I willed one
Yeah.
into being, not two. How in the Okay.
Hey, that's 3 Fabula points spent. This better be some
It sure is.
disgusting
To
blood.
be fair, she has been wanting us to spend more Fabula points.
There you go.
Make sure to take them off your sheets.
Already did.
Oh, it's just not reflecting on my end. Okay, it's just not reflected on my end. We'll have to make note of this, and I have to make note of all the other stuff we've done.
Oh, I've noted all the. I note Fabula points.
Good.
As since session 18.
So. You notice
So.
something odd about the blood. It's almost, despite how dry it is at this point, there's a strange incandescence to it when the light hits it. Not as if it was still wet, but crystalline. Human blood, or sapient blood in this case, normally does not act that way. Humes, stout folk, Lorgan, beastkin, Aquan, Avanoi, Dryads, Sectoids, witches, none of their blood, after drying, has this strange, scaly incandescence to it.
Okay.
Pause.
I am going.
Just so that I'm a pause. Just so I'm understanding you correctly, is the word iridescence?
Yes.
Yeah.
Iridescent is the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
I get my decents mixed up a lot.
You're definitely
Understandable. I just wanted to make sure.
Look,
Carry on.
I'm a book. I'm not a dictionary.
Lyle goes over the equipment that you can note this on and takes what recordings and pictures of it he can with his orb.
Yeah.
And then is going to ask the wardens to keep those items aside as evidence for the next day.
Okay then. Yeah. So, you go back to your cell, and the day progresses as normal.
I want to. Yeah. Ira is going to use his trained recall thing basically as soon as they leave the room to try and remember what happened the past couple of days.
Yeah, a lot is a blur for you, and when you try to do this, It feels like something's trying to shut you out and keep you from seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you try to look at any other event,
Yeah.
it's fine. But whenever you try to remember this particular day and event, it just does not. It doesn't let you.
It does not.
And
Okay.
now,
Carry on.
we're going to change scenes.
Yay! Court!
Court.
You are brought to court. On the left
Yay.
side, you go behind the stand. On either side of the court are people in seats waiting. On the right side of the court are people dressed up in much, much better clothing than the people on the left side. Everybody's here. There's the hubbub and rumble of people in the crowd. There is, of course, another podium towards the front of the room, where there are 2 seats behind a desk, and a much larger ornate seat higher up from some stairs. You're led into this room while the murmur of the crowd is cacophonous, deafening. What are you doing?
I can't hear my spirit still, right?
You can at this point.
Yes. I bring a
Are we
hand to my
pretty
mouth. You first.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No.
Oh.
No. You finish.
I'm bringing a hand to my mouth to cover my mouth and just whispering to my spirit. It's like, what the fuck? How are we gonna get through this?
They really don't know because they've been trying to talk to you for the past few days.
Mhm.
And their main thing has been they've been trying to converse with you and make sure that you understand what's happening and all the feelings that they're going through, but also that the fact that they couldn't get in touch with you put them in disarray.
Mm-hmm. Vina is also explaining to them that she didn't like that. Actually, she's actually admitting it. For as much as she's told her Discord moderator Vice to go the fuck away in her life, she's like, no, actually, I don't like that. I actually don't like that at all. That was actually really awful. I did not like that.
Teehee.
Tee.
As you find yourself sat behind the left podium, left section, whatever we want to call it.
Hi, what were you gonna do real quick?
Yes.
Oh, all I was gonna do was Arian would have been making records or just writing. Well, probably not writing down because they wouldn't have given them anything, but keeping an eye on any changes on anybody. Is everybody pretty much just feeling the same? Nothing different? Anything like that?
Yeah, no.
Lyle seems to have more energy in here than he did the past 2 days.
Vina looks
that's odd.
significantly, 0 times whatever, but definitely more distraught in here than she did in that room.
I'm smiling so much at all this. As court starts to get into session, more people come in. Oh, you first.
All I was gonna say is if people seem to not have had any physical changes other than like more mental changes from being in prison, Arian's gonna calm down a little bit.
Oh yeah, well we were in prison, so clearly we're all like super buff and covered in tattoos now.
Oh yeah. That's not
clearly.
the kind of physical change I was talking about though.
Question.
Look, it was more like, are we becoming iridescent, or
No.
are we getting kind of a different kind of grumpy?
We see a montage of the entire 2 days. Isaac was just furiously working out, but only for his non-bandaged arm.
Just the one.
Cut over to Isaac,
it's like that
left arm
episode-
hyper muscled, right arm emaciated.
It's like that one episode of Family Guy where
Oh,
Quagmire
no.
comes out and he's got the buff arm.
I'm gonna go check out my mailbox.
I do
You
have
been
a
working
question.
out, Quagmire?
Thank
No,
you,
no,
Paige, for
no.
knowing.
I'm-
Thank you for knowing exactly which episode I'm talking
You been
about.
working out there, Quagmire? No, I don't think I have. I gotta go back inside. I got a thing.
I do have a DM question. I do have a DM question
Yes.
that I've sent to the DM in the DMs.
Yes.
The double DMs, actually.
The DM.
All right then.
They're the precious
You
boy
are put behind
Quagmire.
this little section where you are going to be the defendants. The prosecution
Yep.
comes in. A man and a woman. One is a sectoid. The other, a dryad. The dryad man, we'll describe him as more of the desert variant. You do take note of the slight
Sorry, when you say
green
desert variant,
skin.
Do you mean he's a cactus? Is he a fucking cactus?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Mhm.
he
An
he
aloe
does-
dryad.
Yeah, he does have he does have
Yucca.
like a few flowers across his head, almost kind of like imagine like a fade but with flowers. He's got needles.
imagining
He's
it.
got a very needly beard.
Arian is observing him disrespectfully.
Very disrespectfully.
Whereas the sectoid lady is a wonderful moth who, in two of her arms, she's looking over some papers. In the other arms, she's holding what looks to be a wand? As the judge comes in, the Lorgan sits down in the seat and looks down over everyone, and you hear the loud clack of the gavel. Just that 1, 2, 3, and silence comes over the room. As we hear the pharmacist laughing in the background.
Yep.
Could you hear that?
Yes.
Every
Oh
now
my God.
I actually messaged you in
Yeah.
chat about it too. You can't
Oh, I
hear her
didn't see
every now.
that.
Order, order.
I need her to know that she is bypassing your CRISPR. It is very important.
two
she
doors.
knows that.
We will have order.
I'm glad she's having a good time.
Enough with the laughing. Enough with the laughing. We will have order.
Venus was staring at the desk in front of her.
It's good to see you again. I would say this is under better circumstances.
Oh, hello there!
Hello, Raiders. Welcome to court.
Hold on, we'll be right back, YouTube. So to you, court is called into session. This is a trial for the recent death of the noble. Let me ask you guys something.
How do the defendants plea?
Are we all going individually, or is this as a group?
This is as a group.
Venus
Wait,
is gonna look at you
what
guys
is-
and
Is-
mutter not
Can you
guilty.
say the charge
Yeah,
specifically
what
again?
is the exact charge?
The charge is for the murder of insert noble name here.
Not guilty by self-defense.
Not guilty. Agreed.
You're not guilty.
Not guilty.
Isaac is also going to plead not guilty.
Venus is not looking at the judge at all.
He looks right down at you.
She stiffens, like visibly.
Wait,
How does she know he's looking?
You can feel
Like a
it. You can
spirit.
feel when somebody's staring at you.
That's true.
it's called staring daggers for
For
a
the sake
reason.
of record keeping, will the defendants please state their names?
Arian Tai.
Lyle Rains.
Ira, Era.
Isaac Fulgrim.
Rena.
Vina. Vina what?
It's nah.
Miss, you've been here how many times in the past? We have you on record.
It's Vina. That's my name, first and last.
There's just a brief pause.
The court will amend the documents to state, to reflect this. And we apologize to Miss Na for previous misconceptions over naming conventions.
There's actually a
Will-
slight wince coming from Vina.
Will the prosecutors please introduce themselves for the records of the court?
And the Dryad Man first announces himself, and I'm going to put the names in the chat for the sake of our record keeper.
Thank you.
I'm going to put it on into the side in our private chat. Oh my god, I just looked at the fucking GIF.
God.
I'm just going to put these names down. The first one is Boral Flint. Hello, Fia. I hope you cuties are having a bunch of fun. We are so far. Thank you so much for the first time chat and the first time raid. It's wonderful to meet you. Do you prefer to go by Fia? Also, it's
Oh, hi,
wonderful
Mark.
to meet you. I love that name. So the Dryad introduces himself as Boral Flint, while the Sectoid Moth Lady introduces herself as Selkie Trine. And that's now in the player chatter for you for record keeping, Serata.
Thank you.
Court is now in session.
He strikes the gavel one more time, and before anything happens, there is a brief flash of light.
Okay, is it pretty blinding?
It is briefly blinding. And, Vina, you know what the fuck is going down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grand golden scales hover in the air, summoned by magic. Boral just sat there with his arms spread out, kind of like Scales himself, as he just gives a small bow. While Selkie weaves her wand and writing appears in the air before it surrounds all 5 of you. The rules are as follows. We will be asking questions and presenting evidence. We will only present ourselves in true fashion to the best of our knowledge. We will present facts as we have been presented to them and to our knowledge. We will only present to the court evidence that we are aware of. We will not conduct any sort of malicious thought or intent, lest the rules be broken and the scales tip. Selvina knows this, but I'm going to explain this to everybody else. Thaumaturnies are magic lawyers. Imagine mages whose sole purpose is to uphold the law. Not by choice, but by their magic alone. Magic whose sole purpose is to keep the order of things, to the point that cosmic events may happen, to maintain the balance of their justice. Case in point between these two, one has conducted law upon you. A form of magic that is taught to thaumaturnies that invokes binding rules. Breaking these rules results in suffering. In this case, breaking the rules will tip the scales magic that Boral is using. Should the scales tip in one favor or the other, the scales will break and court will be called in favor of the defendants or the plaintiffs. In this case, you want those scales in your favor. You don't want to know what happens if they win.
I can imagine.
And this is where the fun begins. Let me just turn the music off and get some proper music on. Let's see. Let's get some dungeon music going, shall we?
Yay.
Because we are going to do a little contest. We're going to be doing rolls and having a combative clock.
Oh boy.
You have a group clock. I have the same group clock. This clock starts off with 6 sections filled and 6 sections empty. Our goal is to make sure the clock is filled for you guys to win. My goal is to make sure the clock is empty for you to lose. I'm going to present my evidence and my statements and arguments against you, while you do the same against me. And depending on your starting arguments, the scales will be in your favor or not. From there, we will go through debates and skill checks. And thus, court begins fully, with the prosecution presenting the following evidence. Evidence point number 1.
I have it.
Yes?
I have an immediate question. Am I allowed to cast divination?
You may not yet.
Okay. Fair enough. Sorry, go on.
So, here's what's happening. First piece of evidence presented by the prosecution. Guild mission missive. Presented by the council itself with the official council seal. Asking for help in finding the prince. We have here the first piece of evidence, and with it, information pertaining to the case at hand. Point the first. The accused have presented themselves within the city as a search party for the prince, and have been found in a numerous places throughout the city with the sole purpose of finding the prince. We have no clue why they are looking for the prince, aside from the fact the council has requested that he be found. Circumstantial evidence withstanding, this leads to a pattern of behaviors. We have seen them in numerous locations throughout the city, from eyewitness reports, looking in alleyways, in the Grand Market, and in dingy locations. Point the second. Evidence pointing towards a connection between the noble family of the Von Eyers, and His Highness. They are looking for the prince, but they have been found in the house of a noble, over the bodies of the poor deceased. Point the third. The accused come from Golemheart, a guild with a reputation of causing problems, and a guild whose reputation has been sprinkled with sights of these strange crystals reported at the scene of the crime, and numerous sightings of strange beasts. We present these following pieces of information to the court for their consideration against the accused. And I'm going to do this to determine how many sections this will fill.
You mean empty?
Oh yeah, how many sections this will empty.
No. Fill it. It's okay. You can do that. So, that's fine.
The clock is now at 4. We now turn the court over. We now turn the floor to the accused for them to present their evidence.
I have a question. Do you always just present circumstantial conjecture? There's no evidence that you provided. You only provided conjecture.
It was the arguments. Vena's staring at you. Vena does not look like she's
still.
doing well, but she's staring at you.
Well, there's still... We're having to prove a negative.
Are you
How is
being
this
malicious towards
fair?
them?
It is genuine questioning, Arian. Arian is genuinely questioning.
I'll have you know.
There is nothing malicious about their tone.
We have documented we have documented eyewitness statements and photographs of you throughout the city. The actual guild missive and signed quest paper, along with multiple recordings, albeit garbled, of these strange beasts and you being sighted in the past.
Okay. But you're still only presenting a possible thought. You have put a bunch of pictures on a board and drawn your own lines to them. You have not presented what happened and why it happened. There is no evidence here. You are making up a story and then telling us to talk against it. How is that justice?
It is
How is
our
this even a
job.
crime?
It is our job to present all evidence as we see, and make it so that the court sees the truth. Our truth is as follows. The circumstantial evidence points to a pattern that you have been trying to cover up and, albeit sloppily, find your way to the higher ups within this wonderful nation of ours.
To do what?
That is what we are hoping to find out through court today. You may now present
Vina-
your evidence and your arguments with the evidence.
Vina, leans over to the rest of the party. I have documentation on my orb. I mean, we could just pull that out. I don't know how much recorded. I don't know when I started recording because it was kind of frantic, but I mean,
Let's go from there, I guess.
alright.
As
Uh,
would.
Do I have the orb with me, or is it like a little evidence thing, or
It is an evidence bag, but it can be brought out of the bag for the sake of presenting.
All right. Well, let's bring it on out. Vina brings out the her guild orb, her little phone orb.
Ow.
Upon this orb, I've recorded just about every interaction that I've had. Now, if we go and look at the event and things leading up to it, and she, flips through to get to at the beginning when they first detected the fear and everything when we all took a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how this works. I don't know if it's like a cop body cam or anything.
It's more so. Did you turn the camera on at that point?
I think Vina's default is that she always kind of has it going. Before bed, she always just like turns it off and goes through and takes out what's not necessary.
How?
But since they got
There should be a storage limit on this. How much storage do you have on this thing?
I imagine there can be, what, like 2 hours of footage on there? Does that sound reasonable?
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Takes little breaks every now and then, clears it out, or stops the recording.
Yeah, within that 2 hours you did make it to the noble's house.
Perfect.
Explain to
So-
the court how this is relevant. Because most of it is just you traveling to the location.
So I'm playing it in sequence and speeding up through some of the situations. And Vina kind of stands up because the bench, the bar, the desk we're behind is a little bit high, and Vina's shorter on the chair. We were looking for the prince, and in order to find the prince, we needed to, well, how do I describe this? I can detect emotions, and I was informed that he's typically trying to make things happy. So I figured if I found something abnormal, we'd find him. We found something abnormal, but it was not him. It was fear, it was agony, it was doom. And so we went towards it because we're Golemheart. We're going to help when we find something like that. She speeds through the traveling and gets to the point where they approach the building and pauses it. If you have sensitive constitutions, I would look away. This is not pretty, but this is how we found it. This is when we found it. She pauses for a little bit, looks, and then hits play.
As soon as the camera pans up to the creature in question, the film is garbled only around its visage.
It's the house leading in, yeah.
Yeah. When the camera does finally meet the visage of the one poor soul, the Von Eyre noble that was put into this situation. Yes, it is Veta. It's like, have you played Cyberpunk?
Yes!
You know how when you're looking at a camera at V?
A little bit. Yeah. It's
What-
all glitchy and stuff.
Yeah, when you try to, like, everything else around the camera is nice and fine, but the moment you try to look at this thing, it's garbled. It just can't make sense of what it's filming.
Mm-hmm.
It's distorted. It does have, like, not fully like with other aberrants, but it's hard to make out. As if the camera tampered with itself to keep it from breaking, to try and capture it.
And we see other bodies in the footage leading up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the bodies that were there, the blood that was on the window, the fact that the door was slightly ajar,
Yeah,
all of it, and how we arrived.
okay, that's submitted to evidence.
Okay. So we at least can prove that something was already happening before we even got there.
Yeah, we just walked up like Donald Glover with the pizza and everything was on fire.
You do have two other pieces of evidence to submit.
All right, what are the
Didn't we
other-
have the blood evidence?
Yep.
Yeah.
Lyle's going to call for evidence 2, which is pieces of our equipment that the wardens would probably be bringing in.
Yes.
Wait. I have a question.
Mhm.
Do I still have any of that animal blood on my jacket that I'm wearing currently? Or did they clean it off of me? Or do I not even have my jacket?
If it had blood on it, it would have been taken.
Yeah, Venus usually, yeah, they took my jacket.
Mm-hmm.
It is brought in with the weaponry.
The weapons, both of Lyle's shields. You have like 8 guards carrying the shield.
Yeah.
Well, the guy's like, can we bring in just one of them?
Can we bring it just one? It's so heavy. Dick Gumshoe is just like. Also, can we just talk about how heavily breathing, like how much that dude heavily breathes? If you've ever played Phoenix Wright, you'll know what I'm talking about. Where he's just like.
Yeah, so Vina's looking at all the equipment being brought out and looks over at Lyle and shrugs at him a little bit.
And now for your argument as to why this is pertinent evidence. Because these are the murder weapons. And jacket.
And shields. Feel free to investigate the blood upon, well, everything. It is not going to match anything a noble would have running through their veins. As you'll see, there is an iridescence to it. By the time we got there, the noble was already long dead and turned into something else, carrying this within it.
Okay. Okay. The crowd is murmuring.
Should have been tested for.
I'd like to ask you about your third piece of evidence you have to submit.
That would be the dark crystals.
Yes. And how are these relevant to the case at hand?
They're relevant to the case at hand. Vina's having them brought out. And they're relevant to the case at hand because, and she, is the orb still out there? Can Vina still scrub through that and get to the end of the encounter and everything where it was completely, whooping us? And yeah, so Vina scrubs through it and gets to the end after everything goes down, and the documentation of everything, and shows that the dark crystals were all around where they were found, exactly how they were found, and has the dark crystals brought out as that is being shown. These are around every one of these aberrants and animals that we fight. Every one of these abominations. After we take care of the threat, these are always there. We don't know why. We don't know what they are. But they're there.
Okay.
And it's not normal.
Okay.
Genuinely looks perturbed.
Okay. So, I'm going to roll a 1d3. And we're going to see how many sections of the clock you get to fill with this. Congratulations. The scales are currently in your favor. And now
Actually, I
begins
have
the
a
true
very
battle.
important question.
Sorry, what was that?
I have a very important question.
Okay.
When the camera pans over those crystals, does it also like glitch out?
No.
Oh, I see. Okay, that is all.
The camera footage also, I think, includes... if I remember correctly, didn't Vina tell everybody that we were just waiting? Didn't somebody say that they were going to go get the guards or anything?
Yeah, Lyle had immediately stepped out to get the sigil wardens.
Did you say that, though? Like, was that a verbal thing? Did we verbally confirm that that's what we were going to do?
It was confirmed when someone asked why he was going, yes.
Okay, yes, good. So that was verbally there as well.
Also, if we recorded the fight, we would have recorded Arian's reception to the entire thing.
Yes.
Which, I'm just gonna say, doesn't seem to fit their narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Especially where I tried to heal them.
anybody's coming out of this recording looking horrible, it's Vina.
Well, yeah, that's just Vina, though.
But yeah, so we've got that on tap now. I don't think we really played much of that encounter, but you know.
But Boral just kind of like clicks his tongue a couple of times and does like the Miles Edgeworth finger wag. Now, while this evidence does help support your claims, it does draw an interesting line of reasoning for us.
Oh, I can't wait to hear the story now.
Consider the following. These creatures, as you put them, these aberrants, these abominations, have only been showing up recently, and all documentation from them mostly coming from events with Golemheart. He gives the floor to Selkie, who continues on that line of reasoning. The first documented case of these things happens in the city of Onward. Following that, we have documented instances of these strange crystals being found in areas around Duplansia. Most of these events happening where Golemheart guild members are found. Heretofore, for the sake of the court's records, we posit. And she taps her wand against the desk a couple of times. Golemheart is involved with the group under investigation and suspicion of conducting experiments with these crystals as a whole. And what I'm gonna do is roll 2d8 difficulty level 10. Oh boy, that is a critical. You know what that means, right?
That you're using cheat dice tonight? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, one that is three.
That's 3 segments.
That is 3 over the necessary difficulty level, which brings it down by 2. And then it brings it down by an extra 2 because it's a critical.
Oh.
Bringing the scales to 3 full. The golden scales above you slowly shift over from being tipped in your favor to tipped in the favor of the thaumaturnies. All circumstantial evidence in these events points to the fact that Golemheart is tied in some way or another.
But it's still circumstantial.
If I may,
Once is circumstance, twice is coincidence, 3 times is a pattern.
What were you saying,
if I
Lionel?
may, were you able to find any other guild activity in those areas around those times?
So, currently, the number of legal guilds in Duplansia are, there's many. None that are as big or well known as Golemheart. They're like the small ones. They're like small groups of like 4 people that constantly go out on adventures together. And there's some bigger names. The big name guilds that you might be thinking of, there's like maybe 7 or 8 in the entire on the entire continent that would have reputations comparable to Golemheart. And currently there are no reports from them in file. That is not to say that they don't have instances of dealing with them.
But our first occurrence was on our first mission. We didn't know each other. We weren't actually technically members at that point. We were showing if we could be. So your whole theory banks on the idea that they just knew we would happen to find it.
You will also note. Oh, sorry.
No, all I was going to say is this is still conjecture, still theory. What you're doing is still throwing out a story to tell everybody and just saying, accept it because I said so.
You will also note, it's, I assume you've dealt with Golemheart before. You'll also note that our records are meticulous.
Meticulous.
Everything we do is recorded.
Or doctored.
It just sounds like you have a prejudice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be agreeing with that. That sounds like you're trying to grasp for straws at this point. I have actual footage of the event. You can see none of us were involved.
We came upon it while something was happening.
Case in point. Selkie presents the following potential theory on that. And that this is a matter of acting. This is a matter of setting up a scene. Why is it this camera cannot film this thing? If there's certain records of these things, why is it whenever pictures are tried to be presented or videos tried to be presented about these things, it's always garbled. It's always garbled, as if tampered with.
Well, it couldn't have been tampered with considering you caught us. You took us away. There was literally no time.
You can see that the recording ends when one of the sigil wardens ends it.
So when would it have been tampered with?
I would like you to make a insight check, one of you in the party, particularly from Vina or Arian. And you may do this with a +3.
A +3 modifier?
Yes.
Okay. Can I?
Don't
Sure.
fumble.
I don't think I'll fumble.
Good.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Arian,
gotta
you want to
get-
do it or you want me to do it?
I got D8s. What do you have for insight?
D8s. We both have
Okay.
D8s.
So, okay. Either or.
If I fumble, you're doing the next one, okay?
Okay.
Hey, look at that. That's enough to fill up one section.
Okay.
That's 4 out of 12 for you.
May I ask a clarification on a prior point you have made?
Go for it.
You stated, and I quote, most of the instances of these creatures and crystals surrounded Golemheart. How many instances have you found?
We are waiting for more evidence to be presented from across the country, but we have received reports of sightings of strange creatures not within any known bestiary from a few of the other guilds, whose names I still have to write down.
Yeah.
If you have
Understandable. Have a nice day.
instances from other guilds, then clearly it is not something that is simply occurring
what-
surrounding Golemheart.
You were just holding us accountable for other things. Again, it still sounds like you just have something you don't like about Golemheart.
That would no. They don't have any bias. You need to stop that. That's fake news. That right there is fake news.
You also have to keep in mind that we just had to deal with, only a few months ago, we had to deal with, Demis Urge? No, what was her name?
Demisurge?
What was her name? What the fuck
Yeah.
was her name? The not Dark Guild that flipped over. I completely forgot. Vina would know. Vina would say it immediately.
Yeah, Gorgon's
Gorgon. We just had to deal with
Gorgon's
Gorgon's
Eye.
Eye turncoating on us. How they
Yeah,
were involved and how you have to keep in
I
mind
was-
that as well.
I was actually thinking to ask for records of their activities to be pulled from around that time.
Wait, how many guilds have also given evidence of seeing these creatures so far?
They do let you know that they have reports from one of the other nearby guilds. I'm just sending a couple of guild names that I'm coming up with on the fly to Serrata. Of probably like some of the biggest names in Duplainsia. Not like in terms of number, but just like in terms of reputation alone. I'm just gonna send 8 of them. In the meantime, I will say it's from Harpy's Feather.
So it's only one report they have? Despite just saying that they
Yes,
had a
they-
few
they-
different guilds?
They currently have 1 legitimate report. They're still going through everything
Okay.
because, you know, there's a lot of stuff, coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if you find more things after you've tried us? What if you try us and things still happen with these crystals? Like, if we hadn't even been there, what would that thing be doing right now?
A scapegoat
You-
only works if you know the source of the issue, and nobody at this point, to my knowledge, knows the source of the issue. Do you happen to know anything about this? Venus staring at them. It's not malicious! It's not malicious! She's staring at them.
We have nothing to do but to conduct the law as we see it and as it's presented to us. And right now, our main concern is the fact that this poor man was struck down in the prime of his life, along with that of his family. His extended family simply want to see justice carried out.
But you still
Did
have
you-
not given any proof why we would do it.
Did you not look at the footage here? Where he was attacking us? I can rewind, if you'd like.
They
It
present
was like that before we got that.
They present the argument that you are working with whoever is behind this. Because many of the reports right now point to Golemheart being tied to many of these events.
Okay,
Because-
but that's still...
This could have been set up with you trying to come in and acting out the fight purely for the sake of making yourselves to look to be the heroes.
You know what?
Okay, but we
You know
got
what?
there and it was already... It's on the video that
I
we got
must-
there like
Vina
that.
stands up. Vina had sat back down at some point. Vina stands up again and puts her hands on the desk. I have something that will disprove that. May I be permitted to cast?
The judge just kind of narrows his eyes.
I haven't done this entirely exactly on purpose before, but I can make you feel exactly what we know.
Alright, first
May I
off,
have
I'm gonna make
permission?
their roll. I'm gonna make their roll.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a 2d8, difficulty level 10. Ooh. Scales are at 2. No, the scales are at 5 now. Yeah.
Aren't they trying to empty it?
Yeah, they're trying to empty it. The scales were at 7.
Oh. I'm just waiting on the yes cast.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
If you're gonna be doing
how
a
do I-
ritual,
Yeah, it's the ritual.
I need
It's
to
the
know
ritual.
the difficult. I need to know the intensity and size of the ritual. Oh, right, Sarada brings something to my attention. The scales were at 3, by the way. So the scales are currently at 1.
Oh! I'm going to... Oh... Intensity... I don't know about the intensity, but just directly projecting Vina's emotions about the entire event. I don't know what the scales are based on. Is it the area everywhere, or is it those two specifically? Because if it's those two specifically, it only has to be them. So, like a small area of effect around Vina. Because I assume we're all close, barely.
Do you mean
Vaguely.
the golden scales that are like right above you guys?
Yeah, I don't know if those are tipping based on them or us or the perception
They're tipping
of
based on the
everybody in
argument between
courtroom.
both parties.
Okay. So then it just has to be focused on those two?
Yes. In this case, sense thoughts influence emotions, dispel a curse. This is literally you influencing emotions.
Yeah, this is me making them feel
This
what
would
I
be
feel.
40 MP.
I got that! I got that! Let's go!
With a difficulty level of 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this feels like it's going
Oh,
to be for a
that's
few
alright.
human-sized creatures.
Mhm.
Which would
Oh,
multiply the
yeah.
cost of the ritual
Oh.
by 2.
Oh, I don't have money. I don't have mana.
That
I
would be
can't do
80
that.
MP.
I can't do that. Oh,
So, I'm gonna ask,
And
would
Is there
anyone
any
like
way-
to assist Vina in this ritual?
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually
Lyle,
what I was
would you
literally
as
about
well?
to ask.
Lyle can help. I think Ira would be a better option, but
Yeah, I
Claire?
would like to.
everyone could help. right?
Anyone can help,
Doesn't it make
but your
Yeah,
rolls
I
can
help.
either
Mhm.
hinder or help.
and what would the roll be?
So, Vina is going to do a willpower.
Yay! No modifier, no difficulty, or
No modifier, no difficulty, difficulty level 13. Rolling as group checks. When a character attempts a ritual, other characters can help, even if they have no ability to perform rituals themselves. The magic check will become a group check, and the character who performs the ritual will act as a leader.
oh my god!
Oh, the group check will be fixed difficulty levels of 10. Every character that succeeds will increase check by 1. Every character that fails, nothing happens. Every character that fumbles reduces that by 1. In addition, if any of the successful supporting characters have a bond towards the leader of the group check, the highest strength among those bonds is added to the leader's check. Isaac is going to be helping out.
Yay!
Let me go back down to the rituals section.
I'm just gonna assume this takes me down to 0 MP here.
I'm gonna say if you guys would like to help out, you can split the cost. However, you can also reduce the cost of the ritual. It is easy to notice that MP cost of rituals can be rather high. In order to reduce the cost, the spellcaster may provide a specially rare or powerful ingredient. Doing so will cut the MP cost in half. Because of your unique magic, Vina,
Yee!
you could cut the cost in half.
Yay! That's funny.
So, Isaac is going to
In
In
help
which
out.
case,
Oh, you first?
I mean, if it's cut in half and the DC was 13 to begin with, she wouldn't need to include people in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, if the the cost is what's getting cut.
That's what's getting cut.
Yeah,
by
that was the reason that
assistance.
she couldn't do it.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
Oh,
the
well,
money.
shit.
oh, yeah.
It was the mana. Yeah.
well, shit.
So if you guys can help out with the mana,
But if the MP is
Okay.
already being halved for it being your genre of magic,
my very specific bullshit.
Okay. Should still probably help because it's a difficult check.
But
well,
I
she
passed
already
it.
passed it.
I passed it.
Yeah.
She passed it.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't have
Okay.
to worry about that, Lionel.
never mind.
It's not a problem
Yeah,
anymore.
Sorry, did you just say?
I said Lionel.
Ryan.
Okay, making sure.
Yeah.
Shush.
No, I heard
Shut.
it correct.
Shut.
Do I hear the counter taking a tick?
No.
No.
Not for that one. I'm still
No.
unsure if Paige intended to say Lyle or Lionel earlier when she said, "Is Lyle assisting?"
Yeah, I was asking if Lyle was assistant.
No.
Okay. I
That was
wanted.
definitely Lyle.
I was just like, well, yes, I know she said Lyle, but I was like, was that directed at Lyle or is that directed at Lionel? Given Ira
Oh
was
my
also
God.
heavily impacted during the fight.
Oh my god, shush. So here's my question. What are you
Yes.
doing? What is Vina doing?
I'm rewinding the footage just a little bit, making sure it goes a little bit fast, speed up the time. and replaying the entire encounter. At first, I'm gonna be, I'm feeling, the dull ache of being in the courtroom, the nerves and everything, frustration at these two. And Venus just gonna, for the first time in a very, very, very long time, she's not gonna be bottling it up. She is going to be feeling everything as she watches the footage and relives it, and having them feel it along with her. Do I need to describe what she's feeling?
Yes.
How do I describe this? At first, it can only really be called pain, sympathy, fear, the ache of being there before, the need to give him mercy, tragedy, and it is immense. It reverberates all through her, almost broken, almost like everything has been broken.
Okay.
And it hurts. Not physically, just emotionally. Emotionality. The intent isn't malicious!
Good.
Vina is unaware of the fact that this hurts. And at some point, at the end of the whole encounter, when she finally, managed to pacify the aberrant so they could grant it its mercy, at the end, especially looking over all the bodies, Vina's feelings of home start to echo out. And that's where she starts to wince and tear up, like in real life, like in the courtroom. And she shakes a little bit.
Arian puts a gentle paw on her shoulder.
How are the laboratories taking this, huh? Because Vina just
What would you like
mutters,
to happen?
I'd just like them to understand we didn't do this to be heroes. We did this because it was right. We did this. Actually, hang on. Let me actually have Vina talk for it. We did this because we wanted to grant peace and mercy. Because we wanted to help. Not to be heroes. Not ever to put on a show.
Okay. I'm gonna say 6 sections, Phil.
Cool.
Also, I don't know, but are Venus spirits doing anything for chaps visually? Well,
They visually cannot be seen at the moment,
Hee
but they are influencing things.
hee.
The only reason we were there is because we felt fear and we wanted to help. And that is just the situation that came out of it. You are making a spectacle of this tragedy with this farce of a show. Instead of letting us go back out there and find out more about what happened. I don't even know if you all investigated the body. You refused to talk to us about it. It had to have gotten the crystals from somewhere. What are you doing to find them?
The autopsy has been conducted and found that whatever these strange crystals were, they were embedded within this poor man, which drained away his mana and life force, leaving a husk behind.
So you found more crystals in him?
Yeah, they inform you that within the autopsy, like, these strange crystals, like, have been found in many of these scenes and all that. But this is the first case where crystals have been found implanted within a person.
And did you do any experiments to see what the timeline would have been?
They can't tell because these crystals are inert. They're in the state where...
So, they're drained.
They're in the state that whenever they're done doing whatever it is they need to do, they just become inert. Like, they don't have the capability of conducting mana anymore. They are just carbon. They can't do shit.
Have we, out of character, have we run into that before? Would we know that?
Yes.
Yes, we know it constantly.
I couldn't remember. Sorry. It's been a moment.
No, you're good.
If the autopsy confirms the crystals were already embedded in him and had turned him into a husk, then it confirms the noble was gone before we arrived. The sigil wardens already have logs of our movements through the city since we arrived here. We hadn't been in that region until that point.
You have no proof that we were ever near him.
Okay. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. The clock is gonna fill some more for you guys. And it's going to fill by 1, 2 sections. Which means the clock should be at 9 right now. So, who's gonna present something next? Who wants to make a role in an argument?
Vina is still standing, still kind of shaking a little bit, and looks like she's barely keeping it together.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I think Ira's gonna also put a hand on the shoulder.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did the little ritual casting thingy end per chance, or is it still kind of going?
The scales are going until you
No,
fill
not that. No.
The
Venus.
emotion is just being projected.
Yeah. Am I still being a projector
I
here?
would say no.
Okay.
Purely
good.
because
That's a
you
good thing.
are
then.
new to doing this, and like maintaining that is so rough.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good thing. Smiles. Smiles.
So who wants to make a roll?
I'm just not sure.
What's their current point again, per chance? What are they on?
I mean, in general, it's kind of there's the 3 points overall that needed to be addressed here.
Yeah, and
There was why we were after the prince, why we were in the households.
Right.
They're
We
basically trying to
answered
tie
that.
these events together to string together a theory and make it presented as you guys are nefarious, but you guys are presenting evidence to the contrary and presenting things in a way that shows that circumstances do not equal coincidences, do not equal patterns.
So it still comes back to, we've addressed these points. And at this point, you're trying to ask us to prove a negative. We are telling you our side, and you're coming up with a theory and a story. What are we supposed to do to prove it to you? You have what we've done in the city.
Right
You
now,
are just taking stuff that happened to us
right now
and
you
applying
need
it to this
finish the
tragedy.
skills. Like out of character, you need to finish. The skills.
I understand, but
what
Arian's
else
just
haven't we?
frustrated.
They're sticking to their guns. They are sticking to their guns on this. They understand you're frustrated. And you can kind of tell at this point that that is their goal. Their goal is not to present
Evidence, clearly.
an ironclad argument. Their goal, in this case, is to make you stumble and be frustrated. They want you...
They're rage baiting.
Yes, they are essentially rage baiting.
But that's not justice.
It's
It
a
doesn't
good
matter in this
tactic to
case.
make people make mistakes.
Oh yeah, it absolutely
It doesn't matter
is.
in this
It's
case
actually
because
very
if they can make you implicate yourself by breaking the rules, the scales will tip in their favor.
Yes,
Isn't that inherently malicious, though?
No. Because in their mind, they're just conducting justice.
Mhm.
Damn, I should have made them hurt more.
That would be
In my
malicious.
mind. In my mind,
Yeah.
that's just conducting justice and giving them a better picture. I say, with a mouthful of hot chip.
All stout folk know how to do is eat hot chip and malicious.
No, eat hot chip and make ouch.
Eat hot chip, make ouch.
I would like to
That
say
needs to be a
that-
shirt.
I'd like to ask, don't we have record of us being contracted to find the prince?
Yes, and
they
they have it.
they
They
have
have that
that.
record
Yeah.
as
They
well.
have, they have
They
put that
submitted it
into
as
evidence, but they
So
still. But I don't understand what that has to do with anything, unless something
Like,
of this. Does this noble have something to do with the prince?
It's because
They're
they're
just
both
saying it's
nobility.
linked because they're nobility.
They're stringing together like, hey, you guys are targeting nobles.
Then
I don't
they-
understand that target.
yeah, I don't
We were-
understand that because they can see exactly
Yeah,
who
wait,
commissioned
but
this.
then-
It was the
hold
council.
on.
Are they saying that this thing was forged?
hold on. And let's just pick that apart. Is like we were contracted by somebody that wasn't us to find him, and I don't exactly understand how we could have made that happen with any sort of ill intent. Like the who was it? Actually, yeah, it was one of the people that's sitting right here in this room right now that signed the papers and told us to go find him, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
one of the council
Yeah,
members. I assume there's
um,
council members in here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
that's a question
go.
for them, not us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ask
So-
them why we were told to come here.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna ask one of you to make a roll now.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to do the roll?
I mean, I have not rolled yet.
I have
if you-
so far done a good roll.
What's the roll? Tell us what the roll is. What we are rolling.
Insight dexterity.
Both of those are 8s for me.
Oh.
8 and 10.
Ooh, you got an 8 and 10? You
Okay.
want to do it?
Yeah.
I got 8 and
You,
10. Yeah.
you go. You go.
Insight and dexterity. Any modifiers or difficulty?
Difficulty level 10. Hi, Kawaii!
Hello.
That is enough to
Boom.
fill one more section. You are 2 away.
I thought we said we were at. Oh wait, no, it's 12, not 10.
Yeah. They
Math.
are going to try. They're going to try one more tactic here.
Hmm.
And that is, who is to say that you aren't going to be found at another scene like this? Who is to say you aren't going to be found at more scenes like this? There's a clear pattern here that whenever one such tragedy like this, as you put it, happens, that you are always found nearby or in the immediate aftermath. You have a tendency to be found. Not just Golemheart, but you in particular have a habit of being at these scenes. And again, once is a circumstance, twice is a coincidence. 3 times is a pattern.
I have a very simple rebuttal to that idea.
We've been investigating these on behalf of the guild. That is our assignment, and we are here to help people. If you look at every time we have been documented, we have been there helping people, we have been there cleaning up, we have been there taking care of the threat.
It's also been we've also very much confirmed that this is just what's reported. Yeah, sorry, Ira, go ahead.
I have not gotten to my point, which is that we have reason to believe that there is some group out there that is targeting people within the Golemheart Guild and releasing these creatures upon us.
Okay. So, they're gonna make a check. Actually, they are gonna make this type of a check. Let's see what happens, shall we?
Fail.
Ooh, you guys are at 11 out of 12. They don't have any strong arguments against you at this point.
May I ask?
I mean, they didn't before, technically.
May I ask about your report from Harpy Feather? How did they fare against one of these creatures?
They present the report says whatever these creatures are, that they need to be recorded down into the bestiary, which, yes, there are sometimes new monsters that spawn into the world. However, they have patterns. Case in point, remember the timbered wolves that you fought?
Mm-hmm.
All the way back in session 0? The timbered wolves usually have a tendency to reflect the trees that they of the forest that they spawn in, and depending on the area that they spawn in, may change their element entirely. Case in point, timber wolves in the far north would be frosty and cold-tempered, whereas a timbered wolf in the desert would be more cactus and stony, like kind of like fossilized wood and fire and earth.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Cut over to these things that are on the reports, and they have no known connection to any creature recorded at the moment. And that they can't really put it into words. Which is very, very loose descriptions and evidence at the moment.
Indeed, we have found that most attempts to describe them have, well, resisted that description.
Did they fight it?
Yes, there is a record of them fighting it.
Okay.
Wait, if we're being accused of spreading these things around, why do we keep fighting them and stopping them? What's your story there?
They present that this is purely you guys trying to make yourselves out to be the heroes while doing whatever nefarious things these crystals are intent on doing.
Again, we are newbies in the guild.
We have been encountering them, in a similar reason to why we are here to begin with. After we encountered the first, it showed our promise to deal with more complicated challenges. It is the reason we are looking for the prince. We were instructed that the prince could allow us entry to an upcoming tournament.
Okay.
Which is the whole reason we're here. It's not been planned.
I'm gonna ask for one roll from you guys. Who wants to do the roll?
What role is it? What kind of role?
It depends on who's doing their role.
Oh god.
Smilers.
Mm.
Who wants to do the roll?
I mean, unless might could be used, mine would only be rolling d8s.
The same.
I wouldn't say you could use might here.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Like, dexterity is a stretch, but when you do dexterity insight, that's kind of makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to go for dexterity. It's a 6. I'm not going for dexterity.
Right.
I was going to say
No.
dexterity and willpower, dexterity and insight's my
So
game.
who would like to do the roll? That's my question.
I've got flat 8s across the board. I don't know.
I mean,
If nobody else wants to do it, Vina
I
would
have-
do it.
I mean, Lyle can burn some fabula points if he fails.
Well, yeah, that would be probably advisable. I only have 2.
I reckon also burn a number. Well, actually, I say that, but my connection to the game's messed up, so I can't.
So just
God.
slowly, methodically going through the logic of why we're here. What would you say is the role for that page?
Insight willpower. God, I don't know why I'm so tired.
Wait, if it...
Hmm?
No, I can't do insight willpower. Never mind. I was thinking something else. Never mind. Somebody else should do it. My willpower is 6.
I've only got 8s.
I would have a 10 and an 8 for that.
Now here's the question.
And you said that I could invoke a bond for a plus for adding the bond to it.
You can, if the bond makes sense. Do you have a bond that makes sense?
I'm messaging it to you.
I will check.
Files.
I'm gonna allow that.
Ooh.
All right.
I'm gonna allow that purely because of the implications. And because of this, the bond increases by 3.
Ooh.
The bond increases?
Wait.
The bond strength is 3. Flat.
Just
for this roll, or should I
modifier.
upgrade?
The entire bond in this case is 3.
All right. I just need to remember which page of this lets me modify that.
It's gonna be the biography and info tab right next to effects, I believe.
There it is.
So wait, to clarify, this isn't changing the bond from 3 to 6.
No.
Right?
No.
No,
Like
it's changing it for up
that.
to 3.
What?
If this is already an
okay.
established bond, it is 3. If it is a new bond, it is 3. The bond is always going to be 3
Okay.
until this bond is broken.
Great.
Hope the options would have to be that one. All right. All right, then that would bump it up to a 12.
Yep.
Woo!
Is that?
I mean, that's a success, and that would bring us to also 12 out of 12.
Oh, good. Perfect. Perfect. Iconic.
Ooh, pardon me. So yeah, as the scales finally tip over in your favor, there is a loud clunk. The scales break, cascading down in this glittering golden dust filling the room. And as the scales have determined that you are innocent, regardless of true guilt or not, Meanwhile, the
That's a
thaumaturnies
good
over
bit,
there
though.
are just kind of malding and seething.
Cope and see.
Cope and see.
They are coping and seething. They are doing the classic, like, reactions Phoenix Wright style of their breakdowns. The judge
Yeah.
clacks the gavel a couple of times, stating that in the eyes of the court, you have been proven innocent. No, all accusations shall be struck from the record. In regards to this, the plaintiffs may not pursue any sort of retribution for fear of legal lashback and all that.
Contempt of court.
Yep. You guys are fine. You guys have done it. You've at least proven yourselves
Fuck you,
innocent.
thaumaturgies.
The problem being is that you have spent the past 3 days dealing with this. Another day of going back to the inn. Because
And we've wasted so much time. Now we can't even find any clues on what happened to this noble.
yeah, even worse.
Well, that's not our.
I'm gonna put you guys over at the inn that you're staying in. Over towards the very top of the map.
Dang.
There we are. Dang. Anyways, even worse.
This is
Sorry, what was that, Bagel?
You said some.
You were saying
said
even worse?
worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you stopped
even,
talking.
Even worse. Hey, remember that whole thing that the prince asked you to do?
Yeah.
Hey, you got it's been 5 days.
Yeah, it sure has.
You wake up the
Yeah.
next
Wait,
day. Essentially, you spent 3 days in jail getting ready for this. You come home after a long court battle, because that battle was much longer than is shown here on stream. And
Mhm.
now you go to the inn on the 4th day, and you're just like, we are just so fucking dead tired. Because even the B team was there to try and support you guys that whole time. Whoop, pardon me. Even the B team was there to try and support you that whole time. You wake up on the 5th day and it's just like, oh fuck, we have wasted 5 fucking days, haven't we? So now my
Yeah.
question is,
Well,
where did I put it?
Is
Oh,
How are you reacting to this information that, hey, you just went through one of the hardest fights so far, and then you went through a legal fight, and now you still have a big grand mission ahead of you? What the fuck are you guys doing? What
well,
the
so you
fuck
said
is
it's the
going
next
on,
morning
Kyle?
now?
What?
You said we got back to the inn and just went to sleep,
Basically.
and then this is the next day?
Yep.
So I just want to clarify on that. I think Lyle just went out for a walk and didn't come back most of the night and sleeps in a little bit in the morning.
That's a first.
Arian has been
mm,
furiously writing notes.
Vina did not go to sleep. Vina could not sleep. Vina kept waking up in the middle of the night. So Vina has been up and is still up, furiously plotting and journaling, and has turned her part of the in-room into the Pepe Sylvia board, basically.
Isaac is dead tired himself. Isaac is absolutely dead tired. Also, by the way, I just want to say, I've noticed the model has not frozen once all stream.
Hey!
Hey!
I am flinging bits at my own head until I carve my blockhead into a shape of a horrifically handsome homunculus. Hi, Golemon, how you doing, man? Thank you for 100 bits. How you doing?
oh,
Hello.
oh,
So, Lycoris, of course, out training in the field. Amp is out there just making sure that she's not getting into any duels with anyone. Kiki is, of course, you know, poking Takeshi and Isaac, who are both sleeping and dead tired. They're both just kind of doing, like, the protagonist sleep. You know, one leg hanging out of the bed, one arm hanging out of the sheets, just kind of, like, hyper snoring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. You mentioned that last time, Golem. I'm eager to see that.
Hmm.
You know what? If Ira can hear the scratching of like the Vina furiously writing, he's actually gonna go and like check out what's going.
What was
It's
that?
just Arian and Vina in the same room, and they're both doing their own conspiracy things.
So,
I was gonna say if I can hear.
yes. You will be able to hear all the scribbling.
Yeah, so he's gonna check that out.
Vina's curtains are drawn. Vina is locked in. Vina is currently at her desk. There are... I don't know how she got all these pieces of paper and all these stacks of paper and notebooks and journals and a map of the city and everything, but it's a fucking mess in there. And there she is, just buried away at it.
I'm looking at all the reaction images. I have to make a small announcement on the server later because of something that I was able to get. Something I was able to get because I'm eager to do this now because thanks to the gift of someone.
Yeah.
Woo!
I gotta get this ready really quick.
But yeah, Vina looks just a fucking mess. Has not slept. Darker circles than ever under her fucking eyes. And the room is vaguely dark. Just there she is, not even caring. Already adjusted to nighttime writing because she didn't sleep.
Ira's gonna knock.
Vina's not gonna
this is
respond.
really-
You're just gonna need to. You're just gonna need to come in. Vina's door is unlocked as always. Vina does not lock her door.
And a note on the backs of the eyes. Lyle has notable sunken eyes and dark spots under them. They were really bad last night, and they are not that bad this morning.
Ooh. I see. Vina, what are you doing? Fill up.
I'm trying to figure out where everything is so we can go there, get it done, and not have to worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Get it done.
It doesn't sound fine.
It's only a minor setback. We can do it. I just. What was the thing that we had to do again? He sent us to go figure out what again was that?
There's something happening in the city with these strange crystals. There
Yeah.
are people
Yeah.
that
So
are in
Venus,
them,
Venus,
and you
Venus
now have some
furiously-
idea. Remember
Yeah.
what was done to that one poor soul.
See,
You've
Yeah.
seen these things be used
Yeah,
as beacons to
that's-
drain mana from the land, but now you've seen
But
them
now,
forcibly, surgically inserted into someone.
yeah. So Venus just all over that. Like, we were tasked to go figure this out, and I'm figuring it out. It's going to happen. I'm going to do it. She's not even looking at you, by the way. She's just been furiously scribbling things on one piece of paper, looking at another, scribbling one thing, putting things on the wall, and like connecting it with some red thread.
Arian is going to join Vina in this because that is also what they were doing. Just two different ends to the beam.
In the dimly lit room, let's go.
So let's start comparing notes. Just ignore the one that Arian has scribbled at the bottom of I want to see what happens. That's all it says. It's down there and scribbled.
No, Venus concurring on that one. We're all just comparing notes.
There we go. Just made. This,
Ira, did you
just
figure
made
out
the,
anything?
Just had to make an announcement on the Discord server. Which, if you aren't on the Discord server, be sure to step on by the Discord server because, hey, big things coming next week. 2 big things.
Woo!
Hold on.
Big things coming.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Really love to see that.
Anyway,
But so hold on. Did Vina just ask if Ira figured out anything?
yeah, if Ira's brought anything to the conspiracy board here.
Hey Paige,
Yeah.
can I make that roll now?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. You can. You can.
What roll is that? Is that insight willpower?
Yes.
Or insight? Or insight
In this
with
actually
willpower?
in this case, purely
Perfect.
because it's raw magic, willpower.
Oh.
Because you're not
okay.
using your smarts here. You are just trying to break something magically.
Mm-hmm. I think I can just do that? Yeah, good.
That's not enough, my friend.
Can I assist in this?
You cannot.
Can I assist it? Oh, no,
No.
This is one thing you cannot.
you cannot.
May I spend a fabula point and invoke my bond with Isaac? Very, very much concerned about his well-being.
Yes.
Good. Does that make it?
What does Isaac have to do with this, though?
Well, see, okay.
I narrow my eyes at you.
It's a chicken and egg problem, now that I'm thinking about it. Because Ira wouldn't remember. But he did push his way through the barrier.
Was the funny thing happening by the time you did that?
Sure was.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to recall that.
Happened at the beginning of the fight. Well... Yeah. Wait, no.
Well, I mean, Vina hasn't slept and hasn't left her room really, and has not eaten, and it's now what time is it in the day?
Past noon.
Past noon. And you know, I think Isaac might have noticed that Vina has not been fucking anywhere.
That
I
is
mean,
true.
And he does have a bond level
But
3
also-
with Vina.
Mm.
Like, hey, is Vina okay?
Yeah.
In theory.
Yeah.
In a game theory.
Game theory. Actually, this is the absolute perfect time to try instead invoking He Who Combs the Threads of Fate.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can reroll for that.
So I'm gonna reroll. Yeah, I'd like to reroll both these things. Yes. Yes.
Yes!
Does that do it?
Let me see. Yeah.
Oh. Good. May I describe what happens in that case?
Yes, you can.
Let me come back over here, just real quick. Let's do, this. Ira's eyes are gonna glow purple. And he is going to recall the entire scene in one, just like, in less than a second. It's all just gonna play in his head all at once. And he's gonna, like, stagger to the ground. Or, like, he's gonna, like, almost fall over. Essentially. Just like... Ugh. Oh. That's right. Oh,
Did you have fun with that, buddy?
Vena's gonna stop fiercely
Yeah.
scribbling and just stare at you. Are you good?
oof.
What? Did you stay up all
Me?
night too?
You'd think with how long I was out, that wouldn't be the problem. I wish I did remember that.
Remember what?
The fight.
Yeah, it was rough. You did say
What?
some weird stuff there, but
Yeah, that's the problem.
what do you mean? Vena gets up and goes to move over to you.
That's just it. It. I don't know. I don't know how to think of it.
I'm still here, right? Discord just gave me a massive
Yeah.
ping spike.
Oh wow, no, you're still here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well then, it might have come out garbled. How
No,
long ago was that?
it was heard fine. It's just I wanted to make sure that I wasn't disconnecting and like losing internet.
Oh, okay, good. Something got in my head, and
Something got in your head?
Arian's head just like.
Well, you're unfortunately talking to an expert of things in your head. Go on. Vena gets close and like studies your face
Are you talking
directly.
about something getting in your head during the fight?
yeah, yes, specifically, yes. You say he's studying his face.
They are up in your. They are like up in your face, but they are
Oh?
very close now.
Yeah, she's Vena is also very, very
Okay.
close.
If either of you make eye contact, I would roll insight willpower.
Well, that's what Vena would probably be doing. Eye contact,
Yep.
at least a little bit. Insight
Yeah.
willpower, you
Mhm.
say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Difficulty 10.
Okay. No modifier?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't know shit, dude.
Boo. Boo.
Mm.
Boo.
Oh,
Well,
well, that's all.
all I can say for right
Okay,
now
well,
is, Ira, yeah, you can recall the events of all that happened, but no one can really tell what's going on with you.
You're just being weird, man. You're just being fucking weird.
You were weird during
Yeah.
the fight. You're being weird right now. What's going on?
I don't fully understand. And that is a big problem.
Yeah. It's an understatement, actually, I think. You said it's something. It was something in your head.
Oh,
Can you
Thank you for hydrate, Dolly.
describe it at all? I mean, I'm kind of an expert at things in your head.
I guess it was more so puppeting. It was puppeting me.
Puppeting?
Yeah, like it taking control of my threads and was using them to move me by force.
Did it feel like it was coming from the nobleman?
No, No, I don't have any idea where it was coming from.
So
Moving you by
poss-
force.
possibly whoever was doing something with the crystals was hanging around. Or have you felt this way before or since?
I. It's been a while now. Something tells me that whatever happened so long ago had far more unintended consequences than I had initially imagined.
What happened long ago?
Vina blinks a little bit, like something's clicking. Wait, does this have to do with all those eyes I saw?
Smilers.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
spirits preserve.
Smilers!
It's
Things are starting to connect.
Also, just a reminder, Vina never told you that there were eyes that is like
Yeah,
she didn't she never told you that she saw the eyes or what she saw specifically when she was on the ship.
oh. Well,
Yeah, I was a
well,
little confused. What eyes?
Ira would know.
Ira would in fact know.
Ira would know.
Don't
No one else would
Don't
besides
tell me.
Vina.
I'm finally a knower.
a terrible, awful mana beast wrought into being.
I don't think it was a mana beast because when I looked at it, it looked at me.
That's yeah, I bet it did.
You want to explain what it
Insight.
is?
I don't fully understand what it is, but it's been
Smilers!
it's how I've learned to do. It's how I've learned to do what I do. All, not all that I do, but the magic, peering into time and causality, fate.
Wait, that's what you do?
It's all. Yes. Oh, did I not? Of course I wouldn't.
I mean, I was gone for spirits. How long was that? How long was that? Weeks? Maybe a month or so? When I was on my special assignment.
This was before that. This was before I even got to the guild.
What happened before you got to the guild?
Is it time to reveal?
I failed. It is. Oh, it so is.
Go ahead.
I failed my master. And in doing so, yes, she was teaching me all these sorts of magics. manipulating the flow of time, peering into possible futures. And it was great. It was very useful and helpful. And then she had me help with a ritual. And it went worse, possibly. He's gone. She's lost to time.
Lost to time. Like,
Like you lost her in time? Was it part of the ritual?
She never
I'm
told me what it was supposed to do.
I'm gonna
All I know.
add my 2 cents here for those of you who need a little bit more clarification.
oh no, I get it. Vina just doesn't understand it at all.
Ah, okay.
I get it, but I don't think Lyle's there.
I don't
Oh, you're taking
No,
your
Lyle-
walkies!
He's kidding.
What was that guy?
You're taking your walkies!
Damn.
You're after
Sure
what?
is.
You're making
He's
your way
buying-
downtown.
Moving fast.
He's buying out all the cabbages in this district.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No.
Cabbage!
He buys the entire cart.
I said we're bonding. I said, look at the sketch, we're bonding.
Hold on.
Is it
I
trauma
love how
bonding?
you did Arian's mouth.
It's the
Hold on,
mask.
I need.
I know it's the mask, but
I know
but
it's the
not.
mask, but it's...
I'm just picturing a Muppet face. I'm just picturing a Muppet face. Oh,
Same.
oh, I need to show this. I
ahead,
need
go ahead.
to show this somehow.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna hold on. That'd be the ultimate art.
Is this how we frail our first bond point? Can it?
You know,
Can We're all,
I think
we're
I'll
almost
allow it.
mutually pleased.
I think at this point, Arian and Vina should be bonded anyway. We've
Hold
robbed
on.
people together.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta. How do I? No. Delete.
There is no bond of what the fuck. There's no bond of bitch what the fuck. So I'm doing loyalty.
Hold on. I'm grabbing the file really quick. I'm grabbing the file so you guys can see because I want everybody in the chat to see this purely because it's just. It's fucking funny. It's fucking funny.
Muppet!
What?
Muppet!
Yeah, look at the face. Look.
I
It looks like there's a hand right where the mask and the face meet, and like if the hand opens up, maybe we're gonna get a Muppet talking face. Just
Mean to me.
It's the maw where all the herbs go. That's the maw the herbs live in.
That is. I open it up.
I
and
love you
just-
guys.
Herb hold.
I love you guys
The
so
herb
fucking
hole.
much.
That's hey, stop making fun of my herb hole.
We're not calling it an herb hole.
No.
Herb hole.
Stop
Where
it!
do you put the herbs.
No.
It's where
No.
all of my herbs are stored in the maw. Once more, I
Oh.
know
Oh, where's she work?
in
the maw.
Oh,
That's just me staying on brand.
y'all need to know also. Y'all need to know also that because of the messed up state of Foundry for me right now, it just opened the pics before it happened.
Oh, you just need to scroll down.
You need to
No,
scroll down.
it just opens to the top, and Paige had scrolled down on the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pixar it didn't happen. Pixar it didn't happen, guys.
No, it said it's Pix, therefore it happened.
Oh, yeah, Pix therefore. Ugh, sorry.
You can probably rename the pages at some point.
Hi, crap bag. I am in the middle of trying to not have a hiccup fit. So,
Oh no.
Ira's
Oh,
explaining
just
this
don't.
to you guys. Ira's explaining that
Oh.
in the past, their master was studying time magic. And as a result, something went wrong. Their master is now outside of time. Big problem with them.
Mm-hmm.
And as a result of this, something is aware of them.
Mm-hmm.
To help summarize for everybody listening in. And that something is a very powerful mana beast that may not very well be a mana beast. So, with that, what are you guys doing? Because now you've got another, now you got another piece of information, but also you learned a little bit about one of your friends.
Ahoo!
What are we supposed to do with that?
Yeah, where does that fit into the conspiracy board? Like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry about your, I'm sorry
yeah,
about
that
your
is-
master and everything, and that was
It's very good to know, and we are very grateful for you
Yes.
sharing.
yes.
But,
It-
and then we both put our like.
mm.
Did we both turn into the conspiracy board?
It's like, how does this help?
And then,
Vina pats Vina pats Ira's head though before turning around to look at the board. Like, where does it fit on this?
Oh.
do you think it has something
it just-
to do with just what we were fighting?
Wait, if it affects time, oh no, the timeline.
Are you gonna have to deal with it more?
Vina takes off her jacket, bundles
How
it up.
loud was Vina when she said that?
Very, very, very. Vina's actually bundling up her jacket now to go yell into it.
Watching you guys all make connections in real time is so rewarding.
Lyle comes in with 3 cabbages.
Yeah?
What is this about
You
the
know-
timeline?
Vina lifts her head from her jacket. Please. Timeline. I don't want to have to do timeline math.
Wait, is timeline math different than math?
Well, then you have to account for a whole bunch of different hypotheticals. I mean, 'cause imagine if I knew things that happened in my past, I'd go back and fix it. I'd do a whole bunch of stuff, and then you'd have to go and figure that out, and then you have to adjust, and Venus just gonna go off and ramble and stare, like, frantically move some papers and hold them up to the conspiracy board, and just, she's going full Pepe Sylvia.
Wow.
Vina, what is this about the timeline?
Ask Ira.
Is Ira still on the floor?
Yes.
I like
I
to
think
imagine
Lyle-
Iris just on the floor looking up at the ceiling.
Lyle crouches in front of
he
you.
He did get up like onto his knees at least.
Yeah, Lyle crouches in front of you, still taller than you.
Not
Of
hard,
course.
Lyle. Not hard. You're literally in a group of smaller beings than you.
Mhm. I know. I know, it's just a funny image every
Lyle
time.
may as well be a Lorgan.
It's a very funny.
People keep saying that, yeah, in lore.
I thought you were a Lorgan.
No,
People
he's a
keep saying
heel.
that.
He's very lord.
He is a heel.
Mhm. Ira.
In any case, Lorgan is a very good way to describe him. Sorry. What? Yes.
What is going on?
I just remembered all of what happened in that fight, all at once, and it gave to me a horrible realization about so many things. But important to the timeline, don't worry. Time at large, I don't think has been, well, other than that event, I don't think caused any disruptions in the timeline, other than taking my, mentor off of it.
This is why we
Taking
don't
your
fuck with the time.
mentor off of it.
Snapped. The thread broke.
How?
A failed ritual.
What was it meant
That's
to do?
why I was never told. And perhaps never will be told at this rate. That's why. But that's. You understand. We failed a ritual, and then that happened. And then I was forced to recall it all at once. I'm sure I don't have to explain further than that.
Lyle's going to grab you and stand. Just bring you back to your feet and hand you a cabbage.
Up you go. Oh my god. Here, have a cabbage.
We will discuss more on this later. Vina.
Huh? What? Sorry.
Lyle's just going to throw a cabbage at your head because he knows who you are at this point.
Do I catch it?
I mean, yeah, you can say you do.
Alright.
Do you want to catch it?
What would be funnier? Is it steamed or is it like uncooked?
It is
Just a
steamed.
head of cabbage. Oh, I figured
There's a
you just
steamed head of
brought it
cabbage.
Fucking
Vina's gonna catch it,
raw.
but it's gonna kind of fall apart when she catches it.
She was expecting it to be a solid one, so she braces way too hard, and it just disassembles against
It's
her
just
hand.
like a cabbage surrounding Vina.
She's just looking at it.
He takes out one of those like mini wine bottle type things, but full of vinegar, and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Papa, I need to ask
Ira's
you,
gonna
in
look
real life, in real life, do you eat that?
I would.
I
Love
love that I
cabbage.
heard Harmasa say yeah in the background. Like
Utterly unrelated, but
That's
Yeah,
all
no,
the fucking
so,
timing.
like on St. Patrick's Day, like 90% of my plate is just steamed cabbage soaked in vinegar,
So around
Nope.
St. Patrick's Day,
and the other
I
10%
usually
is
make
just corned beef.
so I make corned beef, right? But I split it into like 2 giant crock pots, and most of it is cabbage. I love cabbage as well.
Ugh, I do not like cabbage. Cannot.
It's fine. I'll eat all of it for you, so you'll never have to deal with it again.
Thank you. The only cabbage I eat is cabbage.
Oh, that is good. That's good cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
I love cabbage.
Yeah, Ira's gonna look really like really embarrassed as he just starts like nibbling on his cabbage. Not even like tearing leaves off of it, just like taking bites off of the whole head.
Oh man, a rabbit folk must love that.
Oh my god.
That's why he looks so embarrassed.
So here's where I ask, what is it you guys want to do right now? In character.
Vina wants to get.
Ira wants to go.
We need to investigate, right? We've lost
Yeah.
so much time.
Vina wants to get the task done so she can be out of this town, so she can complete her goal, and so she doesn't have to deal with that fuck ass prince again anytime
So,
soon.
Follow up then. Follow up. How do you want to go about conducting your investigation at this point? What would you like to do?
Honestly,
Go for it.
I was gonna say, honestly, it feels like we just had to do that whole song and dance in the courtroom with all that shit. I feel like, if we gave the prince that information, he might be able to connect dots on his own or help guide us to more dots to connect. So Vina doesn't have to keep losing her mind in this tiny hotel room.
There could be other dots to gather first.
There could be too, but what were you gonna say?
So
We could see if what the sigil wardens have found from their own investigation while
because
we were in the prison.
we've been cleared of this, so now our investigation they can't say shit about.
Yeah.
We've been cleared of it, and given we were the ones that helped fight against it, we're a good resource now, having been cleared to help with the investigation.
Yeah, about that. No one else knows about what's happening in the city with those things. This is probably an isolated incident to them. Remember what the prince told you. He doesn't know who he can trust. He doesn't know if he can trust anyone.
Well, we can still ask the sigil wardens.
You can see what the sigil wardens found out from their investigation just of the house.
The other thing that I would say, that he said that you should probably take note of, is that one of the big things that happened to him, if you'd like to come over to the center of the map, happened to him within the palace itself. That is one point of investigation that you could go to, but the question is how you would get into the palace.
I have an idea, and Vina would hate it.
What is your idea?
I think we're thinking of the same idea.
Find the prince.
Yeah.
I was
All
going to
roads lead
suggest.
back to sunshine.
I was going to suggest one other option.
Oh, is it our tall friend, our tall lizard man friend?
No.
Oh.
If you'd like to take a look at the palace really quick for me. Take one look at the east side of the palace where the graveyard is. In the district below.
With the cross building and everything?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, this is
the palace.
blue one.
That's what I thought. Okay.
This is the graveyard.
Are we gonna have to climb up the hill?
That's the graveyard. Okay.
No.
Are we gonna have to go running up that hill?
I didn't say you have to go up the hill.
What's
We could go into the hill.
is that a
So-
mausoleum right there?
The mausoleum.
Take
What
note
is that
of
mausoleum?
take note of the one.
Proximity.
That's what I'm asking. Is that a mausoleum?
I mean, that also.
Oh my god.
Hey, is it a mausoleum?
Yeah, it's the royal crypt.
Oh.
That's one
Are we
option.
gonna-
Oh,
Let's do it.
Might as well.
Actually, really good place to look because if I recall correctly,
It's one option.
the thing we ran into, that was like vaguely in this area, right?
Yeah, it was right there.
Oh yeah, that actually would be a good idea.
So having an attack here and an attack here, it's all
Yeah.
centered in that area.
Yeah, so around there would be that's a good
That'd be
idea.
Perfect.
I think
Makes more sense, and we could also do more investigations.
So,
Vina would agree.
with that said,
Mhm.
how are you gonna sneak into the Royal Crypt without people seeing you?
Oh, do we have to go at night?
We will have to go at night.
How are you going to get through the gate without people seeing you? Who are you
Is the
taking with
whole...
Hmm.
you? You okay?
Yes. Is the graveyard, Well, the graveyard isn't completely closed off, right? Is it a public graveyard?
The
or
graveyard
it
is
all
not
in
closed
local?
off. If you have access to this district, you have access to the graveyard. Essentially, if you live... This graveyard is normally for burying the nobles of the 4th district up to the 1st district. If you are a commoner, you normally get put in the big graveyard, down the 6th district.
But we have access now, right?
Yeah!
Access, but
So we can get into the graveyard.
You have access to the
just-
district, which means you have access to the graveyard, but do you have access to the crypt? How do you get access to the crypt?
well,
Are there guards around it?
Who knows?
I mean, it's the royal crypt, so you'd presumably get it from the royal family.
Who knows? You
Vina's
haven't been there.
actually Vina's actually thinking really hard on this.
Hmm.
I'd have to see the building. Probably wouldn't
We
be.
should probably investigate.
We would have to investigate, and depending on the layout, if it's anything similar to the guild hall, I could probably get us in.
I think we should go investigate.
But
Let's also try not to commit any crimes. We just.
I don't want to go back to court.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think that one we can. Yeah, that one I don't think we can fight as easily. Should we? I mean, if it's the royal, do we want to go find the prince and ask him?
I mean, he could get us in, and it wouldn't be a risk. I don't want to deal with dumb attorneys. Ugh! Vina's
That's up to
putting
you
her foot
guys.
Back to her face.
but
We
that
have reason to be in the cemetery.
that decision
Hmm.
will have to come in our next episode. Smilers. Purely because
Well,
I don't want to push the plot too far forward without Ryu, because we should have Ryu back in next session officially.
Okay.
But also, I don't have any. I need to plan out the dungeon because we're gonna be doing a dungeon run.
Proper dungeon.
Dungeon run.
ooh.
How fast?
Wait,
Dungeon
like
run.
capital. The capital
Oh my
D
God, wait.
dungeon?
That's the first time we've ever been in a dungeon, actually.
You have been in a
is
dungeon
a
before, but
proper
not an official designed one. This is going to be me going through the Fabula Ultima rule system to design a dungeon specifically for this section. I will have to get some artwork for it. If not, I will just have to
I'm
grab
not looking
a-
forward to the wyvern at the end of it, but
Shut up.
Too bad we can't go and do any more party building, bond building,
sorry,
anything.
Proto Drake.
Ooh.
In the meantime, I believe, looking at the players really quick, you guys should be level 13 now.
We leveled up!
Congratulations on that.
Ooh.
So,
Oh.
we'll be able to handle that for the next session. Hopefully we can get Ryu in. But as we wrap up, I'd like my players to reintroduce themselves really quick and talk about anything that they might have coming up that's planned. Starting from right to left.
Oh. That's not me, is it?
Oh, is that me? I don't. Never mind. Anyway, I am Kaiser TJ, the Broken Crimson Dragon, and I will be streaming tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern with Flesh, Blood, and Concrete.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Following that, we have Ira Era, played by Lionel VT.
Hi, I'm Lionel, Lion Scientist Vtuber, and I can have little Akrasha as a treat. I don't currently have any planned streams other than the future episodes of this because my setup's all disassembled. So yeah,
Because someone had to go and move across the country.
sure did.
Following that, we have.
Congrats on the
Why
new
would I do
house.
By the
that?
way, yeah, congrats on that.
Yeah.
Following that, we have Avina, played
Yeah.
by a Bagel Gremlin.
Hello, I'm Bagel Grandma, the exoteric magical girl that came out of retirement. Starts to diggity dang. Hi, I don't have anything planned. I should make my schedule on Sunday. But yeah, I do stuff sometimes. Maybe, potentially. You might catch me drawing my blorbo. Maybe, potentially.
And last but certainly not least, we have Lyle Rains, played by Sir Redman.
Hello, everyone. It's Ron, I'm the founder of B Squared Industries again. So I don't have anything Saturday because we're actually working on pre-prep for season 2 of Overengineered. Might have something Sunday though.
Hell yeah. And as always, I am Index Page. I am the crazy voice actor, variety streamer that loves doing all sorts of things. Do stay tuned. I'm going to be getting a proper schedule put up soon, and we're going to be sticking to the schedule going forward. We're going to be switching up what days we stream, potentially. I'm going to be making a small announcement about that on the server. If you're not already on the Discord server, please step by and check it out. Coming up Sunday, I have the next episode of Derpaige S2 The School Days with Goblin Fia, Phoebe Bane, Gavin Stoutheart, and Tharmog. In addition to that, next week I am going to be playing 2 games that people are very, very not normal about. Hollow Knight and Off.
Ooh, I love off. I'm very normal about off.
I have never played either game. Well, I did play Hollow Knight when it first came out originally, but I stopped in the first zone. And I'm intent on playing through both of those games and then playing through Silk Song. While I also try to find people to play some Borderlands 4 with, if the game can stop being ass and a half. But for now, we'll see you later, YouTube. Bye-bye!
Take care.
Bye.